Hello, I am SquidofLove, welcome back. The exploration of space has always been a very fascinating topic to me personally, and now with Star Citizen getting better and better with every update, we will soon have the opportunity to take our favorite ship, head into the unknown and perform this amazing activity. But what do we know about exploration in Star Citizen at the moment, and how is this activity going to work? This is exactly what we are going to discuss today, and of course take a look at what we should expect from exploration in Star Citizen in the future. One thing we know already and that we should mention first is the fact that there are already in-game ships that are dedicated to exploration, ships that are equipped with modules essential for exploration, and they can help us travel far away and discover interesting new locations or even planets. Starting ships like the Aurora LX or the Mustang Beta can help us become familiar with the activity, with the whole activity of exploration, and later we can move on better equipped ships, better suitable ships for exploration, such as the 315P Explorer, which is a better ship for solo exploration than the two starting vessels I have mentioned before, and later, as we become more familiar and better in this activity, in this part of the game, we can move on bigger vessels, such as the Flash Endure, or even later the Karak. And although I have mentioned in the beginning that we can take our favorite ship no matter what kind of ship that is and perform some kind of exploration, every serious explorer should take a good look at these dedicated exploration vessels. Of course, if we want to use another ship that is not strictly dedicated for exploration, we can do it. We can try to equip it with necessary modules for exploration depending on its upgrading capabilities. So we can take a ship that is considered a long-range fighter or a long-range mercantile ship, turn it into an exploration vessel and try to perform this activity. And what exactly is considered necessary essential equipment for exploration? There are certain modules that your ship must have in order to perform this activity successfully. First of all, the jump driver will be very important because it will allow you to jump from one system to another and try to discover new interesting locations. But simply jumping from one system to another won't be enough to discover these interesting locations and these points of interest. We must have some kind of scanner equipped on our vessel, scanners that will help us search around the system and discover these points of interest. And I'm pretty sure that there is going to be a number of different scanners, with some being better than the others, and that will allow us to search in a much bigger area. Also, let's not forget about the jump scanners that will be essential if we want to look around for jump points and discover new ways to connect to another system. Fuel capacity is also going to be very important for explorers, and this is because the more fuel we have, the more efficient we can be at exploration. We can stay out there into the unknown for longer periods of time without returning to our base in order to refuel. And the more we stay out there, the more chances we have to discover something valuable or something quite interesting. Having cargo space in your vessels could also be important, but it is optional. It depends on the kind of exploration you want to perform. If you are looking for valuable items that you want to take with you and return them back, or if you are simply trying to discover jump points and chart them in order to sell the new route to another organization, or simply put your name on it, leave your mark on exploration and the Star Citizen universe. Like I said, how we are going to upgrade our vessels depends on their upgrading capabilities and what actually we can equip on them, what kind of modules we can equip on them. And the modules we will have equipped will determine the type of exploration we are going to perform. Exploring the known space will be much easier and very different from deep space exploration. A combination of good modules such as a jump driver, scanner, jump scanner, good fuel capacity and some cargo will be essential if you want to perform deep space exploration, if you want to be sufficient and stay out there for longer. So what exactly can we discover out there by performing exploration? The first point of interest and easier to imagine will be asteroid belts rich on resources that we can try and take advantage of them, try to make a profit out of them, or simply sell the location to someone else that can utilize this interesting location. Abandoned stations, derelict ships, wrecks of vessels will also be out there for us to discover and might hide some treasures. It might be possible to loot them and gain valuable items out of them. And let's not also forget space anomalies that we will be waiting for us to research them. The most interesting part of exploration in Star Citizen for me personally will be the discovery of jump points that connect one system to another. In order to discover these jump points, we will have to have a jump scanner equipped on our vessel, and they come in different sizes. Jump points will have a size 1 to 3 that will allow a certain size of vessel to pass through them. So for example, small vessels will be able to pass through size 1 jump points, medium vessels through size 2, and large vessels through size 3. The size of your vessel will determine what kind of a jump point you can pass through. So for example, a small vessel will be able to get into every jump point that will come across, but a large vessel will only be able to get into a size 3 jump point. Finding these jump points is not going to be enough. You will have to navigate through them and find how they connect to another system and where they can take you, for example. There will be some jump points that are going to be fixed and we will know how they will connect one system to another, but there will be new jump points appearing every now and then, and this is why charting these jump points will be very important for exploration, because it will give us a way to discover a shortcut to another area of the Star Citizen universe and go there faster. The first time we discover a new jump point, we will have to navigate through that jump point manually, and this is going to be a very dangerous procedure. We might even die if we are not careful enough. These are pretty much the points of interest we will be finding by performing exploration, but depending on the vessel we will be flying, the capabilities and the equipment we will have equipped on our vessel, we won't be able to utilize every one of these points of interest. If we find an asteroid belt that is rich on resources and we are in a small starting vessel, we won't be able to mine the resources, we won't be able to make a profit out of it unless we sell the location to someone else, to an organization or another player that can go over there, mine the resources and make a profit. So I am pretty sure that in the future we are going to see a market for discoveries where explorers can go and sell the points of interest that they have discovered and try to make a profit in that way from their exploration activities. And this is definitely going to be very interesting for Star Citizen. In the end, you as an explorer will decide what you are going to do with your discoveries. If you find something very valuable, you can choose to keep it for yourself, and if you cannot take advantage of it with your current vessel, you can choose to come back with a more appropriate vessel and try to make a profit out of it, or you can simply share the discovery, try to sell it to someone else and put your name on it. In the near future, hopefully, we will be able to perform planetary exploration. We will be able to land on the surface of planets and try to do exploration on foot or with the rover that some of the bigger vessels, the bigger exploration vessels, will be carrying. When this happens, it will give to Star Citizen exploration a whole new meaning. We might even be able to discover underdeveloped species on the planets we will be exploring and treat them any way we like. I hope RSI will give us the ability, the freedom to act as we want. So if you want to be a savior of these species and try to help them develop even further, it will be possible. Or if you want to enslave them and sell them somewhere else in another planet for huge profit, that might be possible as well. The possibilities in Star Citizen exploration are indeed endless, and only the imagination and of course how much work RSI is willing to put on this aspect of the game will determine what we will have in the end. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you for joining me. I am SquidofLove and I will see you next time. Bye bye.